cook, and maybe if he starts to watch his language a little bit, guys, instead of just talking smack behind his back, the way he talks about bitches or whatever, maybe say something to his face, because sometimes confronting somebody like that could keep you a nice cook in the house instead of trying to throw stones at him. Maybe just tell him what you don't appreciate, and maybe he doesn't realize that he's saying some of the things that he's saying, because not all of us are being filmed 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Some people are just not used to it. And he seems like a really nice people personality, and that sometimes what you think is coming across as being a little bit smoother, a little bit funny, might be a little bit offensive to some people. So that could be all it is. Because Justin, he seems cool as a fan, cooler than the other side of the pillow, and he seems like he's definitely cooking some good food for people, and that cannot hurt his situation. Whoa, Chrissy, I'm not so sure what's happening with her in the house. Guys, you know more than me. Cornbread's gone. Monty, I do not know. I'm not so sure who the girls are thinking about putting up or getting out of the house this week, but I think Monty would have to be a backdoor situation, so I don't think he would see it coming if he was going to get put on the block. Morgan is playing the game with her sister, and we'll see how she does later in the game, and if they find out that they are siblings. Neely kind of laying low, not making any waves. It seems like she's just a little bit out of touch with the rest of the house guests. So when it comes time to start cutting some fat, she's probably going to be one of the first ones to go. Or do you keep her there because you know America's probably not going to vote for her against you at the final two? You got to think like that also, because there's not a jury, guys. Scott, I'm impressed with Scott's gameplay. Cornbread's, gunning for him. He likes him. He thinks that he's got it all figured out. So we shall see if he holds his cards a little bit close to him and doesn't let anyone else in on his plans, except, for his inner circle. I think he'll do well in the game. Shane, I don't know. I think the best thing he's got going on in there right now is Danielle. I've heard some interesting stories in there, and I don't know. I'm not super impressed by Shane at this point in the game. Shelby. Seems like she's not quite getting on people's nerves as much. She's chilled out a little bit, and she's gelling with the group, and she may just become part of this girl team that's a force to be reckoned with. Whitney, what can I say about Whitney? Also, another one of the fabulous four girls. The little southern accent and the way that she carries herself in the Big Brother house is respectful, and I think everyone gives her respect. Everyone has respect for her, so I think she's going to have some longevity in Big Brother Over the Top. Are there any other showmances happening? They say that Alex and Scott like each other, kind of a nerd mance, whatever that is. I'm not quite sure. So other than that, we will get back with you guys and see who is Alex going to nominate, who's she really going to work with. Her and Morgan are in there, they are kind of a final two deal. They're the ride or die. So we know Morgan and Alex are ride or die. We know probably Danielle and Roofer. Danielle and Shane are probably, they're probably definitely cutting for each other right now. And I don't know if it's just me or if Monty is really getting on everyone's nerves inside the house. Because, are him and Alex starting to get a crush? I don't know. I haven't figured it out. Sometimes, I don't know. Life is a little bit confusing like that sometimes. And then CBS is not responding, and I've got the mobile device that I'm trying to watch the live feeds on. Sometimes it gets a little bit frustrating, guys. So just hang in there, because we're constantly trying to bring you guys better programming. So while you're here listening to the podcast, go to where it says my information, guys. Information where it says created by. Click on my name and follow me. You can also follow the show, not only here at Spreaker Podcast. You can listen anytime on YouTube, right? You can listen anytime you can check out Facebook, Robert Cole, Zombie in parentheses on Facebook. My Twitter, I'm Zombie on Twitter, also right here on my Spreaker page. And Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. That's it, guys. Right here at Spreaker Studios, Spreaker Podcasts. You can never go wrong there because there's some other really awesome podcasts that you might want to listen to, like the Joe Rogan Experience, or like Hollywood Babylon, or like Tommy Chong's Cannabis Radio. You never know. There's all kinds of interesting programming to listen to on here. The Nerdist is right here at Spreaker Podcast. Check them out. Let them know that Zombie sent you, baby. And I'll get back to you guys with some more fat nuggets from what's happening inside the Big Brother Over the Top house at a later date. But I can tell you this, my vent for the day is that I tried to pick up my phone earlier. I tried to not answer my phone earlier when a telemarketer called, and it picks up the phone. Boop, hello. Okay, that's great. Then a beautiful young lady tries to call me right before I'm getting ready to do this Robcast, and guess what? It won't answer no matter what I do. Phone goes blank. So rock and roll, guys. Again, always constantly trying to improve the sound quality here. Definitely have some new microphones and a mixing board and some stuff like that just to try to bring you guys a little bit better programming. But hey, if you came here for high production quality, guess what? That's right, you came to the wrong spot. So I'm super excited. I'm proud of Alex. She happened to have been one of my favorites out of the game in the beginning, coming out of this game. So I'm proud of her. And also her sister Morgan, because they haven't been found out yet. Another one of my faves in the game's got to be Jason, man. You gotta love his stories. He tells a story like no other. Come on. Let's throw the guy a bone, guys. Dang it, he's been on the show twice. He's basically dedicated his whole life to Big Brother. And what a better ambassador to Big Brother, to the game, and to anyone else trying to get into the game is Jason Roy. So rock and roll, guys. I hope he gets to stay in the house. And I'll let you know if anything real exciting. I will definitely let you know if anything real exciting happens, or if nothing at all happens. Then I'll just get on here and I guess we'll listen to my sister-in-law's clothes dry in the dryer. How's that? But thank you once again for tuning in. And let me think about it for 51 seconds, just in case there's any big brain busters that I'm skipping. Something major happened, like an EpiPen or a taint slap. But let me take a quick station identification, and I'll make sure I didn't leave anything real interesting out, guys.
NaughtyGirlClothing.net, NaughtyGirlClothing.net, NaughtyGirlClothing.net. Hey, are you feeling naughty, but you're sitting around in some stained t-shirt and unbecoming bottoms? NaughtyGirlClothing.net has got you covered. Actually, from size 2 to 2X, baby. Now there's no excuse for your sexy ass to get some action, or just look hot as hell for yourself, because that's what counts. You, from fun to fantasy, become part of our Naughty Girl family. NaughtyGirlClothing.net, NaughtyGirlClothing.net.
Yeah, there you go. If you are feeling naughty, use the coupon code ZOMBIEGIRLS. ZOMBIEGIRLS, that's a coupon code that will get you free shipping and a discount on your order. And believe me, you will not be disappointed. So guys, mainly I'll leave it with this. This is my final thought. I think, is it just me? Maybe I'm just being an asshole, but I think Monty's overplaying his hand. I think he's starting to get on people's nerves in the house. And I think Jason might be growing on people in there, although they know that he's a big threat and all that. You can't help but to kind of like the guy. You know what I'm saying? He's got a good personality. He's fun to be around. I mean, a bottle of wine and that dude, no telling what's going to happen that night. You know what I'm saying? But you would take you on. I paint the frickin' town. I'm telling you right now. Talk about some partying. But, I mean, talk about partying. Who I would like to, if I had my choice, I'd go down to New Orleans and check out that go to the 7th Ward and check out Justin's seafood place. Because it looks like the man can cook. And it looks like that might be what's helping him out right now. Hopefully he'll mind his P's and Q's and use that Southern charm to his advantage. Because, ladies, you have to admit, you got to like his accent, right? And speaking of accents, boy, Whitney, she's working that little Kentucky accent. Or where is it? Where's she from? Kentucky, right? She's working that accent. She can't help it. You can tell. She said that she was born with more of an accent. Other people that are from her, like her same town, tell her that she has a very strong accent. So that's just how some people are. I mean, that's just how it be. So, all right, guys, thank you for tuning in. I'll see if there's anything real interesting happening. I'll try to bring you guys another Robcast, BB-18 Robcast, live, uncut, and unrated, maybe in another day or two. We'll see what happens. Definitely after the nominations, we'll see what's craculating with that and see if there are any crazy hot tub parties, any taint slaps, any EpiPens. So you'll have a badass evening and an even better tomorrow. This is Zombie, and I am out of here for the evening. What I'm saying is that I might be out of here for the evening. That's your cue.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, thank you once again for tuning in to Spreaker Studios and Robcast Radio for another episode of BBOTT Robcast number 5. Baby, this is Zombie, and I am out. Peace.
All right, thanks, guys. Have a badass evening. Better tomorrow.